Now we come to the next question, that is question number 21. In question number 21, it is said, read the given statement and select the correct option. The first statement says, electrolysis of water is a displacement reaction. And the second statement says, water gets broken down to form hydrogen and oxygen. So, electrolysis of water is a displacement reaction. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is a completely wrong statement. And water, definitely, if water is impure and it has to conduct electricity, definitely the water gets broken down into hydrogen and oxygen ion. So, this one is the correct one, right? So, our first statement is wrong and our second statement is correct. So, our correct answer should be option number C, right? Okay. Now, we come to question number 22. Kanika has taken a few objects in a beaker as shown in the given figure. So, she has taken a container. So, in the container, these are the glass marbles. This is thermocol. This is gold coin. And this is wooden block. She added water to the beaker until it was half filled. So, that means till this portion, she has taken water, right? She has taken water. Which of the object in the beaker will move up to the water surface? So, the things that will float, it will are the things that has lesser density than the water, correct? So, which one is having the lesser density than water? Thermocol and wooden block. So, these two objects will float. Rest of the object being heavy, it will be at the bottom. So, our answer should be option number B, right? Okay. Now we come to question number 23. Seema conducted an experiment to taste the nature of 4 different samples. She noted down her observation in the given table. So, sample W, it turns turmeric solution red, China rose indicator as green, methyl orange as yellow. X, turmeric solution Y, China rose magenta, methyl orange red. And Y is yellow in turmeric solution, light pink in China rose, and methyl orange, it is orange. And Z, turmeric solution red. So, China rose indicator green and methyl orange indicator as yellow, right? So, from the statement, what you can find out? What you can find out? So, turmeric solution becomes red. That means what? W is some basic thing, some basic sample, right? X, turmeric solution yellow. Okay. So, what it can be? It is remaining the same thing, right? So, it can be acidic, right? And China rose is becoming magenta, that is, it is acidic. Y, yellow, light pink, orange. So, you can see Y can be any neutral thing, right? And last one, Z, it remains red, green and yellow. This is another basic thing. Any basic sample, right? So, which of the following conclusion can be drawn from this experiment? So, let's see. W and Z. W and Z are the basic. This is correct. X is acidic. This is correct. And Y is neutral. This is also correct. So, A is our correct answer. So, from the color change, we have to find out whether the sample is acidic in nature or it is basic in nature, right? So, for this question, our correct answer is option number A, right? Coming to question number 24, find the incorrect match. So, we have some mixtures and these are the method of separation. So, let's find out. We have to find out the incorrect match. Sugar powder and cornflakes sheaving. Yes, this is correct because sheaving, the sheave will filter the sugar powder being small crystals, it will fall down, and cornflakes being the larger particles, it will remain on the sheave only. So, this is correct, right? Lady fingers and tomatoes, winnowing. No, winnowing is the process where the heavy and the light materials are separated, right? And lady finger and tomatoes both are bigger substance. We can just do a hand picking. So, for this, winnowing is not required. So, this is a incorrect match. Safety pin and rubber band, yes, by using magnet, because safety pin are the magnetic material. This is correct. Glass, marble and grapes, hand picking, yes, this is also correct. So our incorrect match is option number B, and our correct answer is option number B, right? Okay. Now we come to question number 25. In question number 25, we have a Venn diagram. So in the Venn diagram, we have 4 circles. So 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So 1 is saying it is a slow change, 2 is saying it is a chemical change, 3 is showing it is a non-periodic change, and 4 it is showing it is a desirable change. So and X is in the middle. That means it is having all the 4 properties. What it should be? Eruption of volcano. It is a chemical change, but it is not a desirable change, and it is not a slow change. It is a fast change. So this is wrong. Burning of the paper, it is not a desirable change, and it is not a desirable change. So this is wrong. Rusting of bicycle, it is also not a desirable change, right? And yeah, it is not. And ripening of guava. Ripening of guava, yes, it is a slow change. It is a chemical change. It is a non-periodic change, and definitely we want it, right? It is a desirable change. So D option is our correct answer, right? Okay, now we come to question number 26. Given figure shows the color change when China rose indicator is added to test tube 1, 2, and 3. So here we have 3 test tubes. So in the test tubes, we are adding China rose indicator. So the first test tube, it is giving the color magenta. The second test tube, it is giving no color. And the third, it is giving green color. So we have to find out what it should be. So China rose is basically, the color of China rose indicator is light pink, right? So this light pink color, when we add China rose indicator to any acid, it changes to magenta color. So one should be any acidic substance, right? No color change, that means it is neutral. This is a neutral solution, right? And green, China rose will turn green when if we add it to a basic thing. So what should be our answer? Acidic is lemon juice, neutral sugar solution, and basic is lime water. So D option can be the correct answer, right? So China rose indicator, when it is added to any acidic solution, it turns as magenta. When it is added to any basic solution, it turns as green color. And when it is a neutral solution, no color change happens, right? Okay. Now we come to question number 27. Exact option from the given code. So we have 1 and column 2. So let's see fast change. So fast change is what? Fast change is bursting of cracker. So we can take this as P. Periodic change. Periodic change, it can be change of season. Yes, Q. Reversible change. Reversible change is what it can be. Reversible change. Reversible change is crystallization. Once it is crystallized, again we can convert it into powder. So we can take crystallization as reversible change. And undesirable change is obviously the earthquake. So this will be R. So our correct answer is option number B, right? Coming to question number 28, which of the following groups of acid contains only weak organic acid? So weak organic acids are what? Acetic acid is weak, ascorbic acid is weak, and formic acid is weak. So our answer should be option number B, right? Now we come to question number 29. Refer to the given food chain. So here we have a food chain. So here we can see P is being taken by Q, P is being taken by T, Q is being taken by R, R is being taken by S, and S is and all of this are taken by T, right? So we can see P can be any plant, it is the producer, and T can be the can be the decomposers. Okay, that is taking all the objects when it is dying. And QRS, all these can be primary, secondary, and tertiary consumers. So we have to find out the incorrect statement. So the first statement says all the organisms of the food chain depend on P directly or indirectly for food. Yes, P is the plant. So this is the correct one. This is the correct statement that all the organisms, they are depending on P directly or indirectly for food. Q and R in the given food chain are herbivores and carnivores respectively. So Q is the herbivore, it is taking the plants. P and R is taking Q, that means it is a carnivore. So this statement is also correct. Option C says T helps in keeping our environment clean and in recycling of nutrients. Yes, decomposers, T is the decomposers, and definitely decomposers help to keep our environment clean. It recycles, right? Whenever the different plants and animals are dying, that means it is decomposed by the decomposers. So decomposers have a very crucial role in keeping the environment clean. So this is also the correct statement. Option D says S obtains its food directly from the plant and is called primary consumer. This is wrong because S, we can see it is a tertiary consumer. Right? It is not the primary consumer, it is a tertiary consumer. So our correct answer is option number D because they have asked for the incorrect statement, right? Okay, now we come to question number 30. Refer to the given figure. So here we can see this is a picture of pollination. So here we can see X is going to the flower, this one. So this is self-pollination. Y is going from one flower to another flower of the same plant. So this we can say as cross. And Z is coming from this flower to another flower of a different plant. So this is definitely a cross-pollination. So we have to find out the correct statement. So the first statement says unisexuality of the flower prevents process X and Y. No, it is not unisexuality. If it is unisexuality, X is a self-pollination. So this is wrong. Number B says seed setting is assured in process X even in the absence of pollinator. Yes, this is correct because in X it is self-pollination, right? So in case of self-pollination, any type of this transporter or any type of pollinators, that means the insect that carries the pollens, the wind or whatever it is, whatever may be the agent. So nothing is required. So automatically pollination will happen. So this is the correct answer, right? Okay. Okay, next we have the 31st question of this question paper, right? So the 31st question says, refer to the given Venn diagram. So in this Venn diagram, you can see that there are 3 circles. So in the first circle, it is given as it is a organ of digestive system. And this one, it says, let me take my pen. Okay. So this is this one, it says it is an organ of digestive system, one. Second one, it says it secretes digestive enzyme. And the third one, it says it takes part in digestion of fat, right? So here we can see that P is in between the first circle and the P is in between the first. P is saying it is an organ of digestive system. It secretes digestive enzyme and it takes part. P can be the liver that produces the bile. So bile is the organ that that is involved in the fat and vitamin digestion. Q is something, it is an organ of digestive system. It takes part in the digestion of fat. So Q can be pancreas and it produces lipase, correct? So lipase is the enzyme that digests fat into fatty acids, right? So P can be liver and Q can be pancreas. So we have to find out the correct statement here. So the first statement says Q produces a juice which gets mixed with fat present in the food and convert it into small fat droplets. This is the correct answer, right? So Q is pancreas. So it produces the juice, it produces the enzyme lipase that helps in the digestion of the fat, right? So P is the A is the correct answer, right? Okay, now we come to question number 32. Study the given table. So we have some minerals and vitamins in this one, and we have the deficiency disease. So we know that for the deficiency of iron, what it causes? It causes anemia, right? It causes anemia. Rickets. Ricket is caused by the deficiency of vitamin D, right? So that's why we are always advised to sit under the sun for some times, because our body normally it synthesizes vitamin D when we are exposed to the sunlight. Iodine. Iodine deficiency causes goiter, right? Our thyroid gland gets puffed up, right? Scurvy. Scurvy is caused by the deficiency of vitamin C, right? So now we have to find out the incorrect statement. So the first statement says P can be treated by consumption of green leafy vegetable, red meat, etc. P, anemia, yes, definitely it will increase the number of RBCs, red blood cell in our body. Whereas R can be treated by consuming seafood, iodized salt. Yes, from seafood and iodized salt, we will get iodine. Okay, and goiter will be cured by the uptake of iodine. So this is the correct statement. The second says if in P, oxygen carrying capacity of blood is reduced, right? So if a person is suffering from anemia, definitely the number of RBCs will be less. So definitely in RBCs, hemoglobin is present that carries oxygen. So definitely the oxygen carrying capacity will be reduced, and R is characterized by enlargement of the thyroid gland. Yes, goiter is the disease where the thyroid gland gets enlarged. So this is also the correct statement. Option C says our body can manufacture Q in the presence of sunlight, whereas S is present in citrus fruit like amla and lemon. So S is present in citrus fruit in lemon. This is the correct one. Our body can manufacture Q in presence of sunlight. So this is also the correct statement. Q in the presence of sunlight. And S is present in vitamin C is present in citrus fruit like amla, lemon. Okay, this is also correct. So which one is the incorrect one? Yes. So here we can see all these are correct, right? So nothing is incorrect here. So there should be some problem with this question. Correct. So we will leave this question, right? Coming to question number 33. Refer to the given figure. So in this given figure, we have P, Q, and P. We can see it is the adult moth. Q is the caterpillar, right? And R is the pupa stage. That means when it has produced the cocoon. So we have to find the correct option here from P to R. So here it is said R is the non-feeding stage of silk moth. This is correct. It is the non-feeding stage. So in the pupa stage, when they have already produced the cocoon, the pupa does not eat anything. It is a non-feeding stage. The salivary gland of the insect at only P stage secrete fiber from the protein. No, in the P stage, it is already adult. It does not produce any type of fibers or this made up of protein, right? This is wrong. Option C says Q undergoes molting 4 times to become the adult and feed on mulberry leaves. Yes, this is correct. So the caterpillar, it molts for 4 times. So this is the correct one. So here we see option A and C is correct. So our D option is the correct answer because it says both A and C are the correct option, right? Okay. Now we come to question number 34. In question number 34, it is given that the given graph shows rate of heartbeat in Mr. X and Mr. Y. So we can see that this Mr. X, the heartbeat, it has increased from 70 in the upper side, and in Mr. Y, the heartbeat, it has dropped, right? It has dropped. So we have to find out the incorrect option. The first option says Mr. X may be doing some exercise due to which his heartbeat rate has increased in order to supply more oxygen to his blood cells. So this is correct. So whenever we do any type of physical activity, we are running, we are climbing the stairs, we are doing some exercises, definitely our heartbeat increases because at that time our body cells, it needs more oxygen. So definitely the heart beats faster so that it can provide the required oxygen to the body. So this is the correct one. The B option says Mr. Y is in deep sleep states, so his body cells do not require any oxygen, hence his heartbeat rate has gradually reduced to 0. So this is wrong. So whenever we are sleeping, it is not that our heart stops working, it continuously beats, right? If it comes down to 0, that means what? That means the person is not alive, he is a dead man, right? Our heart, it always works till the time we are alive. So if it has come down to 0, that means what? The person is dead. Correct? The person is dead. So the incorrect statement here is option number B, right? And the correct answer for us in this question. Now we come to question number 35. So question number 35 says, consider the following statement, select the option which correctly identifies true and false. So let's see. Microorganism can act upon dead plants to produce tumors. This is correct because microorganisms are the decomposers, right? So this is true. Autotrophs lie at the base of the food chain. Yes, autotrophs lies at the base of the food chain. This is also correct because autotrophs, they are the plants because they are huge in number, right? So this is also correct. Large scale cutting down of trees is called afforestation. Wrong. This is called deforestation. Right? So this is a false statement. Branch part of a tree above the stem is called crown. No, crown is the top part. So this is also branch part of the tree above the stem. It is above the stem. Yes, this is true. Above the stem, it is true. This is called crown. So the correct answer is option number B. Right? Okay. Next, we come to question number 36. In question number 36, there is a flow chart that correctly identifies P, Q, and R. So it is an animal. Yes, it possesses backbone. Yes, it breathes through gill. Yes, is P. So what can be P? P can be what? P can be any animal that is having a backbone and is having a gill also. So it can be shark, right? Because shark is having gills and it has a backbone. Okay. No, it is its body is covered with feathers. No is Q. So Q can be walrus. Its body is not covered with feather. Its body is covered with hair, right? They have hairy skin. And body is covered with feather is R. That means it is any bird. So we can take as spoonbill. Spoonbill is a bird whose body is covered with, it is having a backbone. It does not have a gill and his body is covered with feathers. So our correct answer is option number D.